Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope your day is going wonderful. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we are going to create a card for a blog hop that Spellbinders is having. They're celebrating all of the club kits, and so there's lots of inspiration out there for you guys, and then there's a giveaway to go with it. For my project today, you guys, if you follow me, you know that I loved the phone and the card kit of the month, so that we're going to make a phone card. Kind of reminds me of way back when. I think one of my very first cell phones was a phone that you needed a phone card, but we're not going to make that kind of card. We're going to make a literally phone card. To create it, it's going to be very easy. I have some white cardstock, and I'm going to die cut out. I'm going to go ahead and insert the sentiment on the bottom. This says hello you, and we'll tape it down, making sure it's centered. And there is a piece that can go behind the sentiment. I'm going to die cut that out along with the receiver for the white cardstock. Now the rest of my bells and whistles I'm going to die cut out with a silver mirror cardstock. So we're going to have some gold accent pieces to the phone. The only thing that I'm not going to be using is the little C's or the little extra pieces there. We'll save those for another project for another day. But once everything is die cut, I'm going to put together my phone. If you watched my card kit unboxing, I did the same thing, but I'm doing this a little bit different. Now my phone's white and it's kind of boring, so we are going to doctor it up. To do that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my craft mat. The dial does not have a piece to go behind it, so I'm going to create one. I just trace around my gold dial. I'll use my scissors and then just trim just inside my pencil mark, and then this way I have a landing place for my dial and I can pop it up. Very easy to do. If you have an oval die, you could do that, but fussy cutting is not so bad. Now, to color in my phone, I thought we would create an ombre look with a variety of bright colors. I know it's fall season, but I thought bright colors just made me happy, and phones make me happy, so I thought we would put them both together. We're going to start off with peacock feathers, and I'm just basically going from the bottom edge up. So the top of my phone will be white, very bottom of my phone will be very intense color, and then I'll kind of fade out into the white area. Same with the base of the phone, very dark on the bottom, kind of fading up, so the top of my phone is white. I love the way this looks. It just turned out so pretty. I'm going to do that again, but this time we're going to bring in a different color. I'm going to bring in worn lipstick and then another phone set that I have. I didn't worry about punching out those pieces in the hello you down below. I'll figure I'll do that after I have my ink blended. So after we have worn lipstick, heavy on the bottom, kind of trailing up, light towards the top, we'll do the same thing to the receiver. And I'm just basically going to continue on very lightly in the middle here. And we'll continue on with my next color. Next color is Ripe Persimmon, I believe. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the headset. After we have this one done, we're going to bring in Mowed Lawn. Mowed Lawn, it's becoming my new favorite color. Usually I like Twisted Citron, but this is just like a vibrant green, and I've been loving this. After green's done, we're going to bring in a yellow. This is Mustard Seed, and we are good to go. All of our phones are good. We have 5 in total, and I wanted to create a background with these, so I think 5 is the perfect amount. Now you're probably thinking, how am I going to fit these on a card? Well, stay tuned. After I have my phones colored, now we can put them together. I'm going to use my tape runner, flip my base over, add some tape behind my sentiment, and just tape down the piece behind it. This you could put on top like I did during my unboxing, or you can put behind it just to eliminate an extra layer. Now let's see, we have all of our gold. I'm going to go ahead and embellish the bottom of the phone with the gold strip that I die cut out. And I'm trying to figure out where I want to go, if I want to go just above the sentiment or a little higher, but I think above the sentiment is going to work out perfect. After we have this adhered, we're going to go ahead and adhere our embellishment to our receiver. I already added a thin bead of glue, so and those are embossed, guys, and that's what I like. You'll see in the close-ups that there's embossed detail on there. Okay, now I'm going to add my dial to my background that we fussy cut. Just add dots of glue behind it. Then this will be ready to go. I do this because I like to pop it up. There is a piece that you can insert in the dial, and then you can have embossed detail in that. That's the little oval that I didn't use. I'm going to take the little cord here, and I'm trying to figure out where to put it, but I think it'll be easier if I glue the receiver to the top of the phone first and then add my phone cord. So let's add some dots of glue up here, add our little phone piece, and then once this is adhered, it's easier to add the cord after the fact. We'll just press down. Okay, now we have the feet of our phone. I die cut out 2 of those. We'll add those at the very bottom. I'm loving the gold with the ombre. I just think that looks fabulous. Add some thin strips of glue, and I'm going to do this to all 5 of my phones. It really didn't take that too long, and I didn't mind doing it. And I just love the way this turned out. Okay, there's 2 little pieces for your dial. There's a triangle one that I don't know where that goes, so I'm not going to use that. But there's a smaller piece that you guys think, oh, it's itty bitty, but it is so worth adding that to the dial. It just makes it look like a real phone. So that's what I did. Added a little dot of glue and then that itty bitty piece. I popped up my dial with foam square, and my phone is good to go. Now I'm going to continue on with the rest of these, and when I come back I will have all 5 of my phones finished. And here we go. Okay, now once we have these done, I have a piece of white cardstock, and we are going to basically fill in this entire piece of white cardstock. Now Spellbinders actually has some 5x7 card bases and envelopes, and so I thought, I don't think I've ever made a 5x7 card, and these phones will work out perfect for that. So I'm going to go ahead and fill a panel that measures 4.5 inches by 6.5 inches tall. It's like the perfect size for all these phones. Now I'm filling it in. You can see I have a few open areas. I'm not too worried about that because I can easily take the leftover after I trim off the excess. And they look so pretty, but I hate to do it, but if I want to send this out and for it to fit in the envelope, I gotta trim it. But you know what, guys? It's okay because you can make more. That's the nice thing about having the die set, is sky's the limit. You can have a whole arsenal if you wanted to. Now I had a pretty large piece left over of the yellow, and I thought it would go perfect on the inside of the card, so we're going to save that piece. I'm going to bring in my card base. We're going to adhere our panel directly in the center, and you can see it leaves me a little bit of a border, and I did, I popped all of these up with foam adhesive. I am going to add some adhesive behind this phone, and since we have a straight edge, I'm going to add it to the very bottom. Just give the inside a little extra, some extra color. And I do have foam tape there, so we're going to have to remove that from the dial, and we'll just glue that down so it's flat and it'll fit nicely in an envelope. But the sentiments are there all over the place. Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and add some essential gems. These are Spellbinders color crystal mix. Love these, and I'm using there's a darker one, there's a lighter one, and I'm using the lighter one just to fill in the open areas. But that's my project today. I hope you get a chance to check out the blog hop. It's going to be super fun, and I look forward to seeing you there. Have a great day, guys. We will see you again real soon. Bye bye.